So you've got no mates. No worries, mate. You can still get rolling shots. I'm gonna show you how to do it without even moving the car and without even needing a second driver. You can literally do it on your own, with your own car, or with someone else's car, completely stationary. Right, so to do this, you just need to put the car in a location where you would normally put it in rollers, which is actually the hardest bit. You just need to park either in a lay-by, where you can park really close to the road, so it looks like you're on the road, or find a road like this, where you can actually park it on the road where it'd actually be in a rolling situation, but there's no cars coming. So this is a private little road. I might get kicked out, but we'll quickly position the car in the right place. I'll take the photo as if I was doing a roller, and then we'll go to the next location, get a couple more, and then we'll head back into editing. This next spot will be a much better example of parking near traffic. So if you don't have a private road like I was just on then, you can use this situation that I'm about to show you. Right, so this is the place that most of you will have access to, which is just a lay-by on a dual carriageway. There's your dual carriageway, bosh. Here's your lay-by, bosh. And what we're going to do is we're going to park when it's clear, as close to this curb as we can, and then in Photoshop, if you haven't guessed by now, we're photoshopping these photos to make it look like a roller, and we're basically going to get rid of this concrete pillar here and add an extra lane so it looks like it's on a 3-lane road. So the private roads are done, the lay-by on the dual carriageway is done. Now we're going to head to the country roads, because this way you can get some really nice stylistic rollers, because it's just a bit quiet and you've got nice trees and stuff overhanging. So let's go there now and then we'll finish up. Okay, this place is actually perfect. This is a new location for me, but it's a nice country track road, and what we can do is we can take a picture from here and make it look like we're driving up this road, and we can add like a little bit of dust behind us, and yeah, just manipulate the photo into a way where it looks like a roller, but we've got a little bit more of a nice scenery. So that is it. It's really that simple. Obviously those are really basic shots, but what I'm about to show you in Photoshop right now is going to transform them into nice creamy rollers. Make this look a little bit more presentable, and let's jump into Photoshop. That's a lot better, and I've actually changed outfit because guess what? It's a different day, all right? I'm busy. I've got shit going on, so this is part 2, for me anyway. So we're in Photoshop. We've got the lovely pictures we took. I'll just quickly show you them. So we've got this one, a wide and a close one. And then we got this one by the side of the lay-by. Obviously they all look quite a bit dodged right now. And as you can see, I had a car go all the way through the frame. So I am gonna layer them on top of each other. I'll just show you the final result of that one at the end. And then we obviously got this country road. I'm gonna add a bit of dust. But the main thing that we're here for, that you clicked on this video, is to get that roller effect out of these photos that you've just taken on your own because you've got no friends. So it's really easy. All you're gonna do is select the car. So we're going to go up to here, grab the selection tool here. We're going to select the subject as best as you can because we don't want any of this affecting, wow, imagine if I could say that twice. We don't want any of the effect blurring into the actual car. So I'm just going to do a rough one first, and then I'm going to go through and adjust it so it's actually nice and perfect. I'll fast forward this. Okay, that took way longer than it needed to, but that's a rough estimate. I'm not gonna do any more. I feel like it's one of those things, the more you touch it, the more you ruin it. So from there, you're gonna right click on the subject you've now selected, and we're gonna select inverse, bosh. So now it's gonna affect everything around the car. Can I zoom out? It's too zoomed in. So it's gonna affect everything around the car, apart from the car. So what we're gonna do is add the effects. So we're gonna go up to filter. We're gonna go to blur, and then we're gonna go to radial blur. Bosh that on. From there, leave this at 10. Turn this, it'll be on zoom, it'll be on spin. Turn it to zoom, leave this at good, and then all you're gonna do is press OK. Bosh, looks like we're driving. We've got a bit of motion blur in the photo. This isn't the best example. I probably would maybe have angled the car in a different way so it looks like it's driving a little bit more, and obviously the driver isn't there. But for just some motion blur in a photo on your own, I think that's pretty decent. Let's go to the other one that we had. So this one, obviously we had all the cars put together. I'll just show you the final product now because it's going to take me a while to do this, but this is what it looks like with the radial blur on and that car passing through and the actual third lane added into the photo. This just makes it look so much better that there's an actual car passing through the frame because it's not just a stationary image like that first one. This one's actually got something going through the frame behind it, so it actually looks like we're on a road and we're driving. How cool is that? Doing that on your own with no mates. Let's look at the last one. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to add much to this one. Let's do, what do you reckon? The landscape? Let's do the landscape. So let me just quickly select the car. I'll do a really rough one on this one, so I'm not even going to cut this. I'm just going to keep you rolling right now. Let me just quickly do this. bosh, quickly go up in there, across there. Obviously you take more time, but I just want to show you the technique and then you can go play around for yourself. Bosh, yeah, that'll do. Right, so we've done that, select inverse, bosh, filter, radial blur's already selected there. Bosh, there you go, look at that. That looks sick. That looks like it's driving and you're getting like a little roller. That's sick. Just by clicking one button, one filter in Photoshop. I want to add some dust. I'll show you the final results now. I'm going to add some dust behind this and just to make it look a little bit more mysterious in the dirt. But yeah, that's sick. MX-5, driving down a dirt road with some motion blur, and I literally did that one in less than 30 seconds. So it's so easy. You don't need mates. It is fun to have mates, but you don't need mates to get rollers. You just need a nice scenery that matches it, like I said earlier in the video, and then you just need to throw on some radial blur in Photoshop. So yeah, hopefully that helped. Subscribe if it did. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. We're nearly there. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm posting videos. Consistency is key, so I will keep going and we'll get this channel off the ground. I'm having fun either way. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm rambling now, so yeah. I haven't worked on my outros yet. See you later.